Hey, DOT community, this is Zalon coming at you with a Theaters of War live stream, as well as blog post discussion, because it's a blog post drop today, as well as I'm actually going to be spending 18 more K. It's 20K total, but 18,000 more gems in the Theaters of War to see what I can get for this upcoming Runa as Guardian Blade Finish Plus event. So, I hope everybody has had some good luck, whether you did decide to do any gemming of the altars, of the theaters, I should say, to get some more event relics, or if you just decided to see what you can get for the timers that, how many you can get in the general timers that you have. From the beginning event to the end, which is usually 2 full tries at all both gold altars, which is like 4 tries. But sometimes you can squeak in a third try because the Theaters of War sometimes is available up until the time the actual event starts on Thursday morning, at least here in the U.S. when the morning time. I know around the world it's a bit different, depending on when the event starts for you. But leading up until the event, Theaters of War is usually still on. So sometimes people can sneak in an extra gold attack in. But silvers and also have been giving out a lot of event relics. We'll be trying a couple of silvers. I've actually had the best luck. After my stream last night, I got a 2-star and 2 1s from the silver altar. So I didn't get really anything from gold. But we will be attempting again a little bit today. So let's see who's all in the chat. Do appreciate everybody joining in. Myself. RB Hulk, Dark Order, Titantron. Sorry. Ali. What's up, Churro? What's up, Austin Bird? Recky Nomad, Lawrence Wicks, 64 Gizzo, Austin Bird. I have horrible luck getting event relics. Not sure if I even want to gem anymore. Oh my gosh, Austin Bird. Well, if that's the case, not every time is going to be the best. Some people have better times, and if it's not working out, I'm not going to just tell you to keep on trying, because obviously, you will get more event relics worth more than 20K. Well, so far, Dark Order, I've gotten 3 event relics, and I've only put 2,000 gems into it. So already that's a 6,000 worth in event relics for only 2K. So I'm hoping to have some more luck. Now, I will be spreading out my tries at the Theaters of War. We'll do a couple here right at the very, very, very beginning. And then, of course, I will be constantly coming back and doing them throughout the stream. Now, we're not going to be streaming for super long, but for at least an hour and a half, maybe a little bit longer. So we have plenty of things to discuss. We have, like I said, the blog post that dropped today. Did it happen? There it is. More than 20K. All right. We'll see if we can do more than 20K vintage. Jesus.
Do it.
All right. We'll see if we can do more than 20K. But we'll do a couple in the beginning. And then we're going to go to the blog and go through the blog to talk about that. And then we'll come back.
Oh, yes.
And then we'll come back.
The blog, and we have to do irresponsible predictions.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to talk about in there. So, yeah, very interesting. So, but yes, we'll start off with a few theaters right here in the beginning, see what kind of luck we can have. But yes, I don't know if you heard what I said, Vintage, but I got a 2-star and 2 1s right after my stream last night before I went to bed. I was like, finally, I got 3 event relics really quickly, and I was like, I was having some good luck.
Very nice.
Having some good luck.
Hopefully it continues.
Right?
My luck kind of dried up today.
Okay, so on the last day, I see. We'll also get some actual decent, maybe level or 2 on Necromancer, just because you do get decent XP if you're.
Oh, heck yeah!
So 0 event relics, King Leo. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I was getting pretty much 0 up until last night, so I was not feeling it either for quite some time. Runa or the next... if you had to choose, Ali, between Runa and the next Archmage, since we don't know what the next Archmage is going to be, I would honestly say I would wait out for the next to see what the next Archmage is going to be. I would truly hope, we're going to say this at the beginning of the stream, calendar person. We have nothing to go off of right now. Nothing. Okay, so you still have until the end of this week to come up with something and post it. Or if they do like a Q&A, I guess sometimes that's a way for them to kind of give everybody an idea of what's going on coming up, because they just ask themselves kind of dumb questions about, what's the next Archmage going to be? Well, we have an event coming up very soon with the next Archmage. So, that's how it works. Anyway, so...
Oh, yeah.
So, anyway, if that happens on Friday, I kind of think that if either we get a calendar update or some sort of Q&A on Friday, could easily reveal what's really happening. Now, if we get neither one of those things, and we're still left in the complete dark on what's even happening next week after Monday, that's very disappointing, and I would be very upset about that when it comes down to, come on, we were given a good lead for twice in a row. You can't let us down, all right? We want that to continue. So I just got a Relic of War. That was all I got on that first silver. And we'll do one more silver. Then we'll hit both the golds. And then we're going to dip into the blog. Because I want to get into some of that, definitely, within the first hour. And then we'll definitely do more. We'll do more. Definitely more in the theaters.
Well, the bronze are open. You ought to put
I'll run through those two as well. Because we got something very fun to do as well. I waited to do it for the stream, because if you have a treasury filled with bone swords like I do, you can now upgrade and ragged pauldrons. You can now upgrade your Relic Storage to 700. At least I can now on my main account. Today was the first day I saw it available. Oof. All right. Nothing again on the second silver. Because we had some questions on the...
4-star.
Right? I mean, I'm not going to say four star is horrible, but, I'm still always hoping for maybe a 1-star, even a 1-star relic on the silvers is nice, because the amount of gems to pay in is still 600 when it's a little over 600 when it's like completely all full on time. So it's not too bad. Because sometimes you can get two. Sometimes you can get 2 event relics on a silver. I'm not going to say that happens often, but sometimes it does happen, and it's like, whew, for 600 gems, 4K gems worth of event relics. Nice. Dark Order says, I just got my first 2-star today out of the whole event. Yeah, it does happen like this. I sometimes go into events with only 2, or maybe even 1. Yeah, there's those bone swords. Man.
Yeah, it definitely seems to vary. Like, I'd say, call it like last fall, for whatever reason, the silver theaters were paying off better for me. And of course, you can attack them twice as much too, because they're cheaper. But now, for whatever reason, it's gold 1. That seems to be my big payoff spot.
Okay, well, we'll try both the golds here, because their timers have been running down since yesterday, or last night, I should say. So they should be quite inexpensive.
Here's an important question. Do you have a superstition on how you attack the theaters?
Oh, like which order I go in?
Like, is there an order, or do you keep hitting the same one over and over?
No, I sometimes, like, if I'm not getting anything from one, it's like a slot machine. I just go to the other one. I'm like, there's got to be better luck over here.
Yeah. Well, and I will reiterate, these Relics of War, honestly, they're just junk. I mean, you're talking about 1/30th or 1/40th of a Titan.
Correct.
I think it's too many Relics of War for a Titan. 40 is crazy.
What should happen is this, actually. How about we change this up, Vintage? For each one that you get in bronze, it's 1. For each one, like, for instance, like when you see the relic and it's there, there's 3 slots, obviously. Sometimes you can get lucky and get all 3 of them being Relics of War. But for the bronze, each one that you get is represented as 1. But at silver, each one that you get should represent 2. And then if you get it in gold, it should represent 3. So if you get double or triple, it should amount to a lot more. Do you see what I'm saying? I think that would be a smarter way to go about it. So that, say, if you get a Relic of War on gold, well, you just got 3 Relics of War on gold. Or if you got double,
because
you see what I'm saying?
They also, it's hilarious they have it as a 4-star. There should be, 1, 2, 3, 4 stars, or just make it like 2, 3, and 4-star or whatever. But I totally agree. They should be multiples.
There should be some sort of quantity, I think, as you rate. Understandably, because the bronze cost way less to refresh, that I think you should each one that comes up should represent still 1. But it should be like a multiplier where each, because they can give out multiples in a relic. So, for instance, if they do like a 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, 4-star, it would make more sense, like Vintage just said, because just like a XP relic, when they have different values, it makes it so that things could be done a little differently.
Or they could just make a bronze one, make a silver one, and make a gold one. It's not hard. Just change the border.
Yeah. So... And make it so that obviously if you do get a Relic of War, you'll think, on a gold, when you are spending the 1,000-some gems every time, that it actually will equate to something like you can honestly, you do it 10 times? Say you get a Relic of War every time and each one is worth 3, you just got yourself a Silver Titan for 10 times.
Right.
And that's on the side because you're hoping to get other stuff, really. But... Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Right now, you get a 2-star relic, and then a Relic of War. It's like, oh, that is such trash, man.
Right.
It's brutal.
So.
And like on the gold theaters, I think the minimum drop should be a 3-star.
I kind of thought it was.
No. Oh, no. You'll see.
For some reason, I thought that was fixed, but then maybe that was something that went back when they decided to have an update, and it just was something that they forgot to actually re-implement. Because I could swear for a while we're not seeing 2 stars anymore on gold.
Yeah, somebody needs to throw that into the blog at Q&A.
Yeah, why are the 2 stars?
It was supposed to be 3-star onlys in the gold theaters. What happened?
Yeah. Yeah, Ty Harding, that is the way it most of the time goes. Last ToW, I got 1 3-star, 1 2-star, and 1 1-star from Battle. Yeah. The 1 3-star is nice, though. That doesn't always happen. You sometimes don't even ever see a 3-star in ToW at all, ever. For just as infrequent as you get 4-star relics and events.
Yeah. Yeah, but 3-star event relics are impactful.
There you go. There's an example right there. I just did a gold theater, got 2 2s and a 3. I could swear for a while this was not happening, but it's back.
Yeah, that's terrible, man.
It is
2
terrible.
2-stars.
That shouldn't happen
on
whatsoever.
The gold. Yeah, the top gold theater, 2 2-stars. That's terrible.
Yes, agreed.
I mean...
Well, you remember, I used to make videos all the time saying, get 2 stars out of gold theaters. I used to make those all the time. I hated that. All right, so we'll try one more gold, and then we're going to jump into the blog, get some of the meat of the stream rolling. We got a 4-star relic, a Sobek one, which I value at 1k gems. Okay. Yeah, so if you're referring to the Aegeus, because it's probably not anything. It seems like it's so lucky though. I had 1 3-star, 2 2-stars, and 2 1-stars event relics. Nice, Allie.
Yeah.
What's up,
Headbanger.
Okay.
I seem to pile up the relics of war fast as well.
Let's see what we get.
I'm pretty close to 120.
All right,
I am pulling 3 Corruptars.
I got a 1-star on a gold, and that could be just
what?
Yeah. Well, no.
Okay, event relic.
Yeah. No, your voice, Vintage.
I
what?
was like,
Wow. But yes.
Yeah, I was like, no, I've never gotten that, that's for sure.
Yeah, but still, that's the thing, though. Even for event relics on golds, you're looking for 2s, like, more minimum than 1s.
Yeah.
You're looking for 2s and 3s, you know what I mean? So 1, if you can get a 2 and a 1 on a gold, that's, you're doing good. You're doing good. But still, I'm not going to complain about at least getting a 1-star. I got a 2-star.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, the Mask of Midas for gold. That's again. Come on, no 2 stars in theaters, gold theaters. We don't need that to be happening again. Oh, just a reminder again to some players that may or may not know, the monuments, you can do all of them. So make sure that you do all of them each day when Theaters of War is going on, because each one will drop 3 Titans. That used to not be a thing. Now they always do. But on a regular basis, you can only hit 1 monument every day. You can hit all 5 each day. So it's a big chunk of Titan leveling food that you could use for fusion events in the future, especially the 3 stars. And also, just another notable thing, your Titan Monument 5 always does have a very small chance to drop a 4-star Titan. And people do have it happen. And I still have yet to have it happen to me. But
I've never gotten a 4-star from the monument.
Yeah, but it does happen. So
it does.
Yeah, just so everybody knows. Just to make a quick note, I like to do that for Theaters of War because sometimes not a lot of the newer players might know about that. All right, so there we go. Let's jump out after I collect my VP.
So, Zolan, let me ask you. We have Black Talon in the Discord.
Mm-hmm.
Do I know Black Talon?
I don't think so. Might be new, because of course I do have a few people that joined recently due to posting the link. But I don't think so.
All right. Well, hey, Black Talon.
Yeah.
I'm curious what your in-game name is.
Unless they're just listening, it's possible too, because we do have listeners.
That's
fine. Anyway,
we got Buddy here.
Yeah, that's right. BK definitely helping out with the testing yesterday. Very helpful. And Churro,
it's appropriate for me to say, "Hey, buddy."
Yeah, right. Exactly. What's up, Churro? Thank you for joining as well.
Hey, man, what's going on? How you doing, Vintage?
Good.
Oh, how did you get blue, Zalon? Asks House. Well, as you can see here, somebody raided my garrison. Somebody raided my garrison. House. It was funny. I saw it. Because those notifications, all of a sudden the phone vibrates and I go, what's this? Oh, House hit my garrison. Oh,
yeah,
great.
It's House.
It's House. Thanks. Thanks, House. Anyway, so let's let some portal stones regenerate as we decide to scoot over to the blog post. Lots of good stuff to talk about. Interesting. So,
and also, I've had a lot of people hit me up. They're like, "Oh my gosh, are you in Chance on the outs?" No, we hugged it out like bros. Everything is fine.
Yeah.
There's no drama in DOT. Come on,
right?
People, you know me,
right? Yo, but people do want that sound clip though. Shy did timestamp it. Just so you know, I thought it was quite. He said, "Out of all the things of this stream, can we please get a sound clip of this for later use?" All right, so here we go. Relic Storage. The first thing that they talk about is we have now fully rolled out increased Relic Storage to 100% of the player base. This much requested change increases the maximum relic inventory by an additional 100 slots and reduces the treasure room max capacity by 50. You're welcome, Vintage. Did you see that?
Yes.
Did you see that? They added that at the end. So,
too funny.
Yeah, I'm super happy about this. Vintage mentioned last night, and I think a lot of other players agree that we cannot wait to use this during Conquest. I mean, obviously in events, upcoming events, it's going to be great too this weekend as well. But just the simple fact that there will be no more for players that we're on the cusp of like constantly having to forge away maxed out 4-star relics to make room for new relics that are coming in for an event. It's not going to be the situation for at least the time being. So,
yeah, just the whole clearing your treasury, it just makes it faster, more efficient.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so you can get back to getting triple battle drops.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And it feels like those 100 spots it's just 100 that are going to directly go into to a relic, because that's what's happening right now, and it's literally sped up the process when you develop a relic.
Now I'm just gonna. Here's my first irresponsible prediction. Who thinks that what'll happen is, because everyone's looking at their treasury now, they're like, oh, I lost 50 spots. I don't care. I got 100 new relic slots that I can actually use and hold new relics as they come. Who thinks that we may see next year another 100 relic slots, and they're like, all right, your treasury's now at 400. Would everybody be upset about that?
No.
I'd
rather have the storage.
That's what I'm saying, too. I honestly think that even if they would go down another 50 in treasury and give us another 100 slots and let us go up to 800 next year, I don't think that'd be a problem. So that's my official feedback. I wouldn't have a problem with that, but just do it next year. Or like right in the beginning of the year next year after the holidays are over and everything else. Go ahead, give us another 100, drop us to 400 on the treasury. I wouldn't be upset about it.
Because what do we always say? Titans are temporary, relics are permanent.
Yes.
But for a very long time, we've had to add the caveat, relics are permanent if you have the storage.
Yes. So just keep that in mind, developers, because, of course, this helps us, but with new, basically every event now, especially the reskilled or re-prestiged Titans that come out, in between everything, they always seem to come with a synergy relic. So it's always a new relic right there, locked in. So every time, people are going to be the players that do all the events, they will again be just continuously racking up. So we do have to consider the future of doing this again. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's about that. All right, so Nephilinus and Growthurn. So we were talking about this periodically. Yes, there's the Growthurn's opus and the Nephilinus's opus. These, of course, have synergies. We can just look at this real quick. It's just with the Growthurn, that has the increased Growthurn spellcasting speed, defense from 40 to 60, increased healing from Growthurn's third skill from 20 to 40. So that's going to be definitely something to consider if you are going to be, and they're in the, it says that they're in the,
well, they're cheaper now too.
Yes. So actually, I didn't even take a quick look at that actually. It's going to have to reload, but I didn't even look at this actually. So it'll be new.
Growthurn can be gotten for $12,000 now.
So let's take a quick
But you got to spend $1,000 to get the opus. So it's $13,000. And I'm going to say this. If you're thinking about getting Growthurn, it's mandatory that you get Growthurn's opus. You have to.
So look, they put them right next to him. So now, is this for... Yeah, and notice how they took Life Spark and Necros out. So we knew that was going to happen. Here now they put these synergy relics with them. Now, this is something we did discuss this before, saying that if they package them with the relic, but for an extra 1,000, it really doesn't seem that ridiculous. I don't know. Does anybody else have any feelings about that? Bad, good?
Well, I mean, they went from 15,000 to 12. So
True.
There's -3, add 1. You're still netting 2K DGs.
Correct. But in the future, with the next round of DG Titans that do come out, do you think they're just going to put their synergy relics in like this? This is just going to be considered standard?
No, I think they're going to be a 15K DG Titan and then another 1,000 for the synergy relic.
Correct. I believe.
If you want to be tip of the spear, it's going to cost you.
Yeah, but I believe they're going to put the synergy relics in the DG altar with the next set of Titans, so that there is no mess ups. You understand?
Yes.
Like, I think this is going to be what we see for the foreseeable future when it comes to the DG Titans. Now, we'll talk about the relics soon enough. We'll get to that in a second.
Yeah.
We have to talk about the skill changes. So, with the Growthurn improvements, so the Prestige, this was done like a week or so ago, and people were like, oh, look what's going on with Growthurn. He's getting more changes behind, So, Prestige base Panther health and damage increased from 50 to 80% at Prestige level 10. And then poison elements now have additional damage at level 60. Their damage has increased from 5 to 2,400. That seems like a pretty large increase. And then Growthurn's counterspell now reacts to corrupted troops. That was something that, of course, being the fact that they was the same with the golden relics not being active with corrupted troops, and the whole situation with the whole which called and summoned and having all these different things. It was making for definitely certain skills to not properly really work and with the new Dragon Slayers. So that's better. But what does everybody else think about this?
I'm glad, if these are supposed to be the two best Titans in the game they cost so many divine gems.
Right.
I'm glad they're still tuning them and trying to make them relevant, because I am still going to say I need to attack this latest iteration of Growth Urn before I think what I would even consider spending 13,000 divine gems to get a Titan.
If it wasn't Easter this weekend, I might be able to. I would set this up for the weekend, to be honest with you. But to do some Growth Urn.
Oh,
and
no,
some
I'm not putting
testing.
pressure on you.
I know. I'm just thinking. I'm thinking about what I can do in the next few days. I'm like, that's not a bad idea. Let's do some Growth Urn and Nephilinus tests. But I want to. As soon as I get home tomorrow, I'm going to be wanting to do the event.
For 13k divine gems, I want a Titan that's only beatable by best-in-class Prestige 10 Titans.
Yeah.
As far as defenders go. Meaning, I have what should be the absolute apex best elite defender in the game.
Right.
The only people that should be able to beat it are a very small set of Titans with very specific builds, and they have to be Prestige 10.
And those small, the specific ones,
relics are broken coming in and blowing up my Titan.
But usually the specific ones that we're referring to is out of like a set of meta Titans that are coming out, maybe 2 with specific relics. You know what I mean? But the thing is, when I say 2, that's spread over a period of maybe like 2 or 3 months. You know what I mean? So you don't know when those 2 are going to come out. The 2 that could be taking it could come out like, the second or third one, and maybe the last one are the ones that can actually take this Titan, Yeah,
because if you take today, like this very day today, if you purchase a Growth Urn, I think the only Titans that should be able to beat it are something like a Dragon Slayer or 2, like, Gaia Tarhoons.
Okay.
And, 1 or 2 of the Archmages that are getting ready to come out.
Exactly. That's the way it should be planned. There should be specific ones, like 1 or 2 from the previous meta that were the top, and then pick 1 or 2 in the upcoming meta as well. But then again, when it comes down to upcoming, you don't know when they're going to drop, because again, as we continue,
drop one, in the front end-ish, and then have kind of like, okay, this is the dude, late in that.
Correct, because
class.
that is something that we have been enjoying with the Dragon Slayers, and we are seeing it a little bit with this Runa along with the Archmage, and that is certain Titans can beat them, and they can also beat certain other Titans. So, like with the situation with Runa, with the fact that it's pretty specific to Gaia right now for P10, to take down the P10. That, in essence, was what we would like to see with the Archmages, but okay, Runa has a very specific, person that has to be able to, that seems to be taking her down on a more consistent basis.
Yeah.
So on to Nephilinus. I don't know, Vintage, might want to hold up on maybe your first initial comments, your knee-jerk reactions. All right, here we go. Fire Elementals. Health and damage increased at level 60. Health increased from 161,000 to 194,000. At level 60, damage has increased from 4,400 to 6,100. Nephilinus' specialized haste spell increases Grenadier's rate of fire. By what?
Right. By what? But even before that, the first bullet.
Yeah.
Okay. Fire Elementals. That's the quote-unquote meat shield for this Titan, right?
Correct.
You increase their stupid health from 160k to 194k. Okay. Why is it that most of the other defensive Titans in this game, or meat shield type of Titans, their health pools are usually in the, million hit point range. Do you have relics to empower fire elementals? Do you have any? Other than troop health, how are you going to bring their health up?
Yeah. Not really. I mean looking at the prestige,
I still think Tarhoon's is better.
Right?
He has at least a reasonable meat shield.
I mean, at level 10, the Synergy Relic calls an additional 3, but I tried that out when they gave us the opuses, and it didn't seem to make any difference whatsoever. I don't know. That was just the way I saw it at the time, but with the health increase and the damage increase...
that is so little. What's 30k hit points going to do, boys?
Yeah, I mean, we're looking at what? Just the Runa's 1.8 million health alone. I mean...
Well, yeah, and you have, Mahaha Imperials, the corrupted Imperials, hitting for 300,000.
Yeah. So, I don't think that's... Yeah. We'll have to be checked out.
And it crit for almost 1 million.
We'll have to check it out, but it seems like Tarhoons and Ares.
I think Nephilinus is just a Titan that is utterly flawed in its design, and it's probably hopeless.
Oh, so you think that they're continually swirling around a pile of crap, and it's still a pile of crap?
Yeah, they're polishing the turd, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I think the only thing they could possibly do is just fundamentally change the fire elementals and make them humongous. That way they at least tie up a bunch of crap.
Well, yeah, when you say humongous, they're already like massive like Titans, more or less. If you remember, they're like a Shadow Titan. But I mean, I
meant like floor space.
Well, yeah, for instance, if they would just make them, actually, if they wanted to, they can make them smaller, like mini Titans, more or less, instead of like full-size Guardian Titans as they already had it set up as. But if they would just make them like an Omega Goliath and make them into like a small wedge formation, and so that you can actually tie things up with them, like Omega Goliaths. Oh, I love Omega Goliaths. If you could do that, I think that would, if you're saying floor space, like take up more room, so it could be, but make more of them. So each one, for instance, if we could just take a laser, and shoot the big guy and make him into 4 small ones, and they're a battalion unit, that would work.
Yeah, that goes way back to my Make Goliath Great Again video when I said, give them a rake or something to pull in units. But they did with the Omega Goliaths. They made them 4 wide. They made them a little battalion unit.
Okay, so here's the big news. 1.41 update. A new version of Dawn of Titans will begin rolling out to players starting this week. So everybody will hopefully be off the unknown, version. So this version contains upcoming Archmage Titans and Relics, which means there may be some leaks in the coming week or so, because data will be available in the game.
Count on it.
At least when I say data, it'll be more probably maybe not skills of everything, but there may be a bunch of images available. That's what we typically see in the beginning, is a bunch of images of either Titans and or possibly some beasts. If they're rolling with different beasts with each Archmage, we will see. So, also new synergy and invoke effects. That's cool, because I truly like the wave effect of the way the troops come in with Runa. And I really want to see that done again. I do. I think it's good, and I think it can be done on maybe 1 or 2 other Titans, and it would just be a really cool thing to do. So, and if they have other synergy and invoke things that they have lined up that are on the same side, a cool factor, that works along like the wave of how the goes from a regular like a summoned militia to a regular militia to a summoned militia to a corrupted militia. I just think that was just such a cool thing that they did there. So I'm excited for more synergies and invoke effects. I think they're good for the game. So, anybody else want to talk about that or the upcoming Archmage Titans and Relics? Because then the next thing I'm going to talk about is going to be a big talking point. Anything about the first two things I mentioned? Sweet giant scorpions like Clash of Titans? Oh, jeez. Let me log in before updates, so I had to do... Oh, okay. So, interesting. I'll wait for Vintage to get back. He said BRB. Oh! Yeah, the next thing after that, I definitely have to wait for him. Oh, here we go. In order to... just reiterate this. In order to take part in our next Archmage event starting 8th of April... Wait a second. So they are already confirming at least the date. I didn't even notice that earlier. That it was the 8th of April, which is... looking for the calendar. Oh, there it is. On my tablet. I don't always pop that one up. Huh. So next week. And we have no idea. No idea. Interesting. Sorry, Gaming on the Dark Side. Dude! It's probably like read the chat. Took a bit there, Zalon. I know, I'm looking things up on my, through my tablet, and like I said, I didn't even remember where the calendar was on there. I always use the calendar on my phone. Anyway, so need to update your game. Download it at your earliest opportunity. All right. Way too soon? We've had a few events in between. But Runa returns alongside the fabled 5-star Paladin relic Asgardian Blade. That Equinox egg. I'm gonna go back up and we're gonna talk about the other couple things. Give me the Dark Side. You should just join Discord. Good gosh. Chance, you're funny. Same thing with you, House. All right. So anyway, taking a look at the skills. I didn't think that the Runa's reskilled would be this good when it comes down to the way the prestige works. It's like when an Omega troop is less than 60% health, cast Rage upon it. Every 20% Corrupted Militia health loss, cast Rage and Shield upon it. So, yeah. Equinox Egg. Cool design, too. But that level 5 plus 250% shield absorption. You see that? You see that right there? With that synergy? If you don't have this relic, and at least at level 5, that 250% shield absorption, when you have this whole thing going on with the Corrupted Militia, which again, the Corrupted Militia is your last line of defense, pretty much until your Titan is going down. So before the battle is lost on your end. And with those Corrupted Militia, when they losing the 20% health and they get cast Rage and Shield, that shield is super extra strong with plus 250% shield absorption. In all honesty, I had a couple thoughts today thinking to myself, I'm like, I wonder if randomly anybody's going to try the Staff of Earth and just see if they can get those corrupted to even be even stronger, to hold out even longer. Also had another idea. What about the Amber of Dragons? Even though Runa's not going to get the benefit of the corrupted synergy off of it, if you threw that on there, your corrupted are going to be a bit tougher and a bit stronger. Like, you know, when it comes down to attack and defense. So I don't know. I just thought that would. It's like, I wonder what it'd be like if you tried the Amber of Dragons, just to see. Because again, with those corrupted always being the last thing that people are saying, I'm almost beating it. I'm almost beating it. I almost got them all down. I just thought maybe if you mess with the corrupted a little bit, that maybe you could even get them to be even stronger, even better. But
Yeah, it's like that. It's like the Sekhmet effect, right? Where the freaking skeleton always pops out at the very end. You're like, come on, dude.
yes. So with those corrupted usually being the last line of defense, I just thought about that. So, right.
Yeah.
Background noise got crazy, aka Little Churro turning into Hulk because he's hungry. I'll hang in chat. All right, Churro. That's totally fine. But thank you for joining, Darth Shigon.
Yeah. No, I was in the other room too with a bunch of kids, so I snuck off to my office. The wife is watching them now.
Nice. Excellent. But yeah, so when it comes down to these, and then of course Asgardian Blade, Split Arrow. Split Arrow is okay, because we're not really dealing with Omega Archer damage. That skill's kind of wasted. Omega Militia resist against ranged. It's too specific with the Omega Militia with the range resist. If it was just Militia range resist, that would be better. But the 20% Titan all elemental resist, if you truly need that, then the Split Arrow may fall into your... It's low on the list. I have to say that. And as Guardian Blade, I do say that Amber of Iangura and the Divine Touch are going to be more of a first choice. Because Titan all elemental resist and Titan health aren't exactly all that helpful with this situation, being the fact that you do want your Runa to eventually die so you get all your troops. So, with that as part of what this Titan is all about, as Guardian Blade, the first skill, yes, great, 40% all troop elemental resist, that's great, but the other two, not so much of a benefit, at least with this Titan. Not going to say the Asgardian Blade doesn't have its place with other Titans, because there are, like Iggy, it's not bad at all.
And that might be why they didn't put a Runa specific synergy on this, because they didn't want people having to use it if they didn't want to.
Yes, or a Frigg, or an Iggy. You know, Asgardian Blade does find its place. It's not number one, in my opinion, on this Titan build, with the way the skills are set up and the way the Titan functions. You think Staff of Iron, Barkay? Interesting. Better with Staff of Earth. Amber of Dragon, you get the corrupted troops straight up at the beginning of the battle. Yeah, that's true, but only on Titans that are included. Ruinous Pauldrons, Omega Militia melee resist. Again, I just don't think that's really that great. Archer critical, we don't need that. And Titan range resist, again, nothing. That's not a relic I would be considering super important. There is we got Iron Rune in this event. I mean, that kind of came out of nowhere. I wasn't expecting Iron Rune to come in. Iron Rune is a great solo relic to be paired with the Staff of Iron. So, if you don't have Iron Rune, I'd be happy that you're getting it, or maybe even a second copy. Bloodied Sickle, I mentioned that the other day, yesterday, as being in one of my builds. Bloodied Sickle can find itself into your master build if you don't have a lot of relics for your militia. So,
what about Coppice? Where's that sucker at?
Yeah, there's no Coppice. No Coppice. Coppice is good, though. I have 2 Coppice, actually, myself. I saved militia relics. Not a lot of them, but I saved some militia relics in hopes of good militia titans coming along. So, that's where it's at. Now, of course, looking at the rank rewards, we're looking at what we should have seen pretty much consistently. They did take away the 3,000 gems, or no, they didn't take away 3,000. It's still 2,000. It wasn't, what's it called? The highest is 2,000. There at one point there was only 1,600 or something like that, or 1,400 is the highest. So they've kind of flattened out at 2,000, I think, at this point. But that's the way the rank rewards are, at least for the foreseeable future, as they've said. Now, with Runa, Sekhmet, Iangura, and Beowulf, I like it. Sekhmet, I can definitely use Sekhmet, or I have a second Iangura that's not maxed. So I'll either use one of those two to get the 1.4 boost. That is a 4-star Runa, though. Notice the little Oxengrave above the U. I think that's what it's called. Anyway, it's that's the updated version Runa name, so that's 4-star Runa. That's not 2-star Runa. A lot of people said they were hoping that 2-star Runa would also be included in the boost, and it isn't. Oh, Headbanger, you got Coppice with Dion. Nice. Edge Channel Beowulf has Boost Titan. We know who is being sold in pack and and we know who's buying it. Yeah, Edge Channel. That's basically what that's about. Because they already had Ian Goro, right? I of course didn't buy him. So
they offered Ian Goro during, was it Sparky?
Okay, yeah.
Necrosa?
Yeah. One of the two. But that's good. Well, congratulations, Ed. Achilles for the boost. Is this Thunder? Well, Paladin. No, they're keeping straight to Paladin for the 1.2 and the 1.1. So.
Yeah, I promised everybody a Copus, and it's not coming.
No, oh, that's right. That is true. We were to hold Vintage to promising a Copus. I did mention this. We did get a Iron Rune Vintage, which is interesting. So, I know some players that like to run solo attackers, especially infiltrators, or berserk.
And Tonic of Strength is an okay approximation of Copus, but Copus is better.
Yeah. I also mentioned Bloodied Sickle. If you don't have a lot of Militia Relics, it may find its way into one of your builds. Especially if you're getting 2 of the Titan, and you're like, well, I don't have that many good Militia Relics, you may find the, Bloodied Sickle finding its way in there too. All right, so back up to the more important stuff, the extra special stuff that makes us want to make irresponsible predictions. I waited for you, Vintage. I didn't want to talk about it until you got back. And Darth Shigon's here too. So here we go. We'll start with not the all-time one, but this one I had to wait for you as well, Vintage, because foundations for upcoming balance tweaks. What is that about? What does everybody think? I would like to hear from the chat. I would like to hear from anybody on Discord. But what does foundations for upcoming balance tweaks truly mean, and what do you think they're going to be tweaking? Anybody can say.
Well,
yeah.
Man, I mean,
what can't they tweak?
I think.
Well, Relic Storage. Go on.
And
okay, so balance tweaks. I think because Beowulf was so underwhelming, maybe they're going to bring Spearman health up. I'm just trying to think about what were the big letdown Titans in the Dragon Slayer meta.
Well,
yeah, I was wildly underwhelmed by Spearman especially.
Yes, agreed.
But they've updated Grenadiers so many times.
Right? Well, Tarhoons turned out to be way better than everyone perceived. So that was actually a nice surprise. So you want to look at that opposite spectrum there as well. So
and then do they once again tune up Imperials, hoping to make them defensive?
Well, that's what I'm saying. If they do the waves, I think Imperials are perfect for the waves like Militia. Since Militia, with this whole situation with it going as just, having a called Militia go to a summoned Militia, or an Omega Militia to a corrupted Militia, that whole thing, if they do that with Imperials, I think it might work. Because Mahaha was great bringing the troops in, the corrupted troops in late, so that they would just sway the tide of battle late. But if they do a wave situation, I think for a defender, I think it'll work really well.
Yeah, because the way they word that, foundations for upcoming balance tweaks. Because I'm also, of course, I try not to be a total pessimist, but I'm also thinking they might go the opposite direction with a troop, as in they'll make some kind of surprising change, like, why are you making Goliath worse? But then what they'll do is they'll have some kind of preposterous skill set or synergy or something else that you'll, have to go get in order to have good Goliaths. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're going to hamstring Goliaths for every other Titan in the game unless you get this new Titan and synergy relic kind of thing.
Okay.
I hope that's not the approach they're taking.
Well, we talked about troop tweaks, and I know that's a majority of time of what people are mostly thinking about. We do, of course. What do you think when it comes down to? I'll bring this up, and then we'll move on to the big one, topic for the evening, and then we're going to go back to do some ToW. I wanted to know what you thought if they would do a balance to a class. Like, for instance, is there an underwhelming class of Titans right now out of all the Titans? Because now Paladins are now back to the forefront. Do you believe any class is kind of like not really having any really great Titans in them right now?
Yeah, Guardians always are underwhelming, it seems. I mean, Rostam was good.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Rostam was good.
It's like they've kind of, at least in my opinion, they've kind of gone away from the classes having their set roles. I mean, you have Berserkers that are defenders. You have Guardians that are attackers. So it's not exactly like the classes mean anything anymore in that sense.
Yeah. I mean,
true.
Like Paladins. Paladins used to only buff themselves, period.
Look at
Runa.
I look at it from a fusion standpoint when I ask that question too as well, because I am a person that fuses 3 stars and above, obviously, no matter what, always class to class. And then anything below that is if I'm working on something specific, then of course I'm still putting that in as well. So I look at it as which classes that I have, which one has a whole bunch of Titans that I really want to work on, and which classes have Titans where there's like one or none, where I'm using those Titans to actually work on other classes because there is nothing there for me to work on. So in that aspect, I understand the fact that the classes have all gotten kind of mixed around, but in my opinion, I actually don't have any infiltrators, and I haven't had any infiltrators that I've wanted to level for at least a good month, almost. So I kind of feel like that we actually need an infiltrator that people want to actually level up. That's something I've noticed that just doesn't seem to be there right now. Does anybody else have any kind of opinions like that?
I guess I'm just one of the slobs that just takes all my Conquest fusion food and just plows it into whatever Titan I want to level at the moment.
Yeah, I'm going to get there. Trust me, Vintage. But right now, like I said, I've still been floating around on, what's it called? Just a few last Pantheon Titans. But besides from that, I still have a few in different categories that I do like that I'm working on, of course. So I've just noticed that I'm just not. I have no. Even when a fusion day comes along, I'm like, oh look, all my infiltrators are going somewhere else. There's no infiltrator that I want to level.
Yeah, I mean, unless they go the opposite road of Zabroken and go the Runa route of, well, this infiltrator is going to be just a straight mega troop buffer. Kind of like Sagunga.
Okay.
I mean, what are you going to do? Make a more powerful Zabroken? That would be just stupid.
Right.
I'm hoping that's the road they don't want to go down again.
Correct. Me too. All right.
I was flirting with the idea of a solo sorcerer. Like what you can do with that if he just uses magic spells and something really to slow the troops down as they're coming to him. But he's just all, it's focused on him. That'd be crazy. Yeah,
that'd be cool, man. I mean, I've always said, even goes way back in the day when Paladins were good on defense and, OG stuff. They should have like a burning rage effect to where the Titan basically radiates damage to the stuff that it's in melee with.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah.
All right, so let's move on to the thing that, of course, was the jaw-dropping portion of the blog for myself. But another reason why I have myself and many others have been preaching caution with your DGs and spending them. And that is because the past has shown us that different trends like this are coming along. A brand new set of divine relics, the arthropods. Now, arthropods. We're talking about, what, crabs? Or sea-like stuff? I mean, that's what I get from just that name alone. Does anybody else have a better idea of what we're referring to? Now, do you think it's going to be ranger-only relics because all the archmages are going to be rangers? Is that a thing?
Well, are all the archmages going to be rangers?
We have yet to. I mean, it looks like that may be the case because of Growthorn and Nephilinus, but I don't know. That is still all up in the air and could be answered this Friday if they do a Q&A and or if there's some sort of calendar release.
Well, I'm a little concerned that what they're going to do with that, they're calling it the arthropods. So, like, you got Necromancer's Bach rugs. Are these relics, divine relics, just for the Archmage's pets?
Ooh. Could be.
I hope not.
It could be. Well, actually, it would be nice if that was like a synergy on them, that it actually did something extra for them.
Yeah.
Because, for instance, if it was a situation where you could still equip them to other Titans, like other 5 stars, and they're still useful, but in a case where you equip them to a specific Titan, that whatever their beast is will get some sort of extra boost.
Yeah, I don't know. That was my knee-jerk reaction when I saw it, was, there's going to be one. There's going to be the arthropod of Bakrug, and it's going to make, Captain Bakrug have twice the health and 10x the damage or something,
So, okay. Interesting ideas. Anybody else have any ideas? Thanks, Lex.
That's kind of what I was just as well.
Yep, Churro says the same thing. Headbanger says Kraken. Think they put dragon with fire damage? Yeah, I would like to see dragons in the game, of course. It's just as much as everybody else. But we'll find out more about these 5-star relics, I believe, either, maybe, again, if they do a Q&A this Friday, that'd be great, where the question is, what are these new arthropod 5-star relics? Well, DOT community, the arthropod relics are, so.
I'm glad you asked.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I have a pre-prepared answer just for that question.
Yeah, right? So, hopefully that's what we see, something like that on Friday, or we get a calendar update, one of the two.
So here's my dream for the Pyromancer. Pyromancer has a pet dragon, and what it does is you can see its shadow on the battlefield. And every, 15 seconds, 20 seconds or whatever, it comes down and rakes the battlefield with fire. That'd be so dope.
So wait, so they don't actually really,
cool.
they don't really have to have too much of an animation then, right? It would just be the actual animation of raking the battlefield is the only thing they would have to have.
Yeah. So, you can't tap on it and control it, and it's a freaking dragon. It's going to do what it wants to do.
Do you think it should be random?
Shadow.
Do you think it should be random where the fires go?
Oh, no.
True.
Well,
yeah,
obviously,
it's going to be on troops.
It's going to be on troops. But what I mean is, it could target Group A group of troops on the right side of the map, or Group B. You know what I mean? On the other side of the map, because you know how they group up sometimes.
Yeah, if I was designing it, I would make it prioritize ranged units, and then
ranged and or groups of 3 or more. What about that?
Yeah, there you go.
Within a small radius. Because if anything, a lot of times they would like to, they tend to, go for maybe larger groups. I think that would be effective.
Yeah, because you could just have the shadow on the battlefield, right? That'd be kind of ominous, It'd be cool.
I think that's a really good idea.
Sound effect when it gets ready to come.
Yep. So it's almost like this, yeah, and like that kind of like a sound. Oh, it make you want to have to put your volume on. But what's it called? The idea of it, looming and then all of a sudden happening. It's kind of like when you see that spells are going to drop on you. You're like, oh no, oh no, oh no, and you want to move you guys out of the way.
Yeah.
See, I do the same thing with the Geomancer, but it'd be the exact opposite. It'd be something coming up from the ground underneath the troops.
That'd be sweet.
Okay.
All right. So, do you think I should start? Do you think I should start with refreshing silvers or golds right off the bat?
Gold 1.
Gold 1. Okay. Here we go. Oh, Darth, are you playing? I can hear it.
Yeah. I was about to go click my VP. I just want to get that out of the way.
Yeah, get that
dude,
VP.
I fell asleep last night, dude. I'm so mad at myself. I had like 20 VP lands. And I fell asleep. I woke up this morning. Of course, they're all gone.
Yeah.
I was like, I was so mad, dude.
BMT thinks we're asking way too much from the devs. I think that's a cool idea because it means less design.
It sounds awesome. In theory, it would be great.
I just think there's less to design when you just have a shadow. I mean, come on.
Like they already have the meteor effect on a bunch of different skills.
Yeah.
So,
I'm just thinking of Game of Thrones. Oh, first try, we only got Relic of War and a 3-star, 2-star. We're going to give this Gold Theater another shot. We don't get anything, we're going to move over to Gold 2. We'll see what happens. So, I'm thinking of Game of Thrones. It was the battle where Jaime Lannister had like a crap ton of Lannister troops, and what was it? The biggest dragon that I got to start remembering names again.
Yeah, it was the Loot Train episode.
Yes, the Loot Train episode. That's what it was, and it was just where the dragon was just raking lines of troops. That's what I think of when Vintage describes exactly what he like, that kind of like ominous feel of here comes the dragon, and you just get burned.
If you look at the battle on your field right now, just imagine the dragon like on the back line just raking left or right across the battlefield and leaving like a trail of fire.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is the dragon killable in your model there, Vintage?
Only when the Titan dies.
Oh,
okay. The dragon.
Oh, should the Titan fall? Oh, 2-star. 2-star and 2 Relics of War. Actually, not a bad situation. All right, we're going to roll with it. We're going to stay on Gold 1.
Yeah, because it's an archmage. It controls the dragon. Well, it's like that whole... It's mind melding with the dragon.
Mm-hmm.
So it's warging with it.
Warging, yes. Another Game of Thrones reference.
Gotta stick with the Game of Thrones references.
Yes, that's right. Darth Shigon's eyes roll to the back of his head. And he's like, oh.
That's what I did when I lost all my VP lands, man.
Right?
No.
So Cap VP PP from you?
No. Like I said, I fell asleep. I was freaking just playing last night, but the wife was out of town, so it was just me watching the kids, and it drained me more than I anticipated, and I just passed out on the couch. I woke up at like 4 o'clock in the morning, my time. And I woke up in a panic because I realized I'd fallen asleep. Like, no, my VP! And I go in there and turn on the game, and yep, they were gone, dude. I was all
right, back to bed.
Yeah. Pretty much. Just like,
All right, that was a bust on that one. If I get like 2 busts in a row, we're moving. We're gonna see what happens.
Wrecking Nomad, yes. Game of Thrones is worth watching.
What's up, Slick?
Just don't watch the last season and just imagine what it could have been.
Yeah, I could agree with that.
Yeah, the first 6.5 seasons, it was probably the best show I've ever watched.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, there is a lot to it, and if you watched it along the way, there was plenty of opportunity to rewatch episodes waiting for the new episode, but to someone just watching it through the very first time, it may be a bit much. There's a lot of characters and a lot of stuff going on. So sometimes if you're not paying attention and you just have it out in the background, you're going to miss stuff. Just saying.
Oh, you got to pay attention.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I had read
Double-
the books. I was going into watching it. I felt prepared.
Seven seats.
The one thing I can say, without spoiling it for anyone, the one thing I liked about Game of Thrones is it's not afraid to take out characters. So my advice to you is don't get attached to anybody.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Good advice.
It is.
Yeah, I love how they embrace it's a cruel world.
Mm-hmm. And nobody is safe.
Nobody is safe.
Yeah.
All right, I switched over to Gold 2. I had two blanks over on Gold 1. So... yeah, and a lot of blood if you're squeamish. That's true, Headbanger.
Oh, yeah.
I've never, in the first, like, what was it, season or two, and I made this comment before, I've never seen horses get their heads chopped off. It didn't literally happen, but they definitely did their best to make it seem like that was what was going on, because they wouldn't slaughter horses on a TV show. They would get in a lot of trouble.
Well, yeah. Obviously, they're not going to hurt a farm animal.
But it is very realistic. I couldn't believe it. The first couple seasons, I'm like, it happens twice? 2 times? It's like, wow, this is a crazy show.
Yeah, the level of gore and everything was a lot greater in the first couple.
Right? That doesn't ruin anything. It's just the simple fact that it happened. I'm like, really? Twice? Wow.
Yeah.
All right, so we are going to have to get a little bit of Portal Stone action here. It's all right, though. Not a problem.
Mahaha is from Game of Thrones there, Panda. Definitely.
Oh, definitely. It's totally the Night King.
All right, we'll give this gold another shot, and then we're gonna switch over to silvers if I can't seem to get any good luck here.
I mean, that 1-2 star is better than I've gotten.
What's up, Shy? Thank you for joining. We're just we did roll through all the blog posts there. Nice, good discussion about upcoming things and what was all was posted at least at least the little bit of information that was shared and a little bit of speculation. As well as trying to run some ToW to see if we can actually get a higher amount of event relic gem costs to actual ToW gem purchase. So, we will see. I initially said 20K, but Vintage so generously donated at the beginning of the stream, so we're going to see. My God! Look at this.
My God good or my God bad?
Why?
Oh, no. Joker.
Wow, that's now you're on my side, my kind of luck.
Screenshot that
That's the
one.
kind of crap I've been seeing.
Woo! Oh my gosh.
Oh, my goodness.
3 2-star Deadwood Shields.
That's the kind of stuff I've been seeing. Triple.
Yeah. There you go. So we're switching to silver, all right? We're switching to silver. We're switching to silver.
That's literally probably the worst you can possibly do.
We spent approximately...
I got triple 2-star bone swords.
Okay, just to look at it from right where we're at right now. I have gotten... Oh, yeah. Oh, we got to do this. I forgot we have to do this. Hold on. So, got a lot of bone swords. All right, DOT community. And Deadwood shields. No problem. We just go over here and we just blast it out. Here we go. We got to do this. There you go.
Yeah, the Deadwood Shields count is pretty high.
Right?
Wow.
So here we go. Now we got 700 relic slots.
Into that amber.
We won't have any problems.
Oh, okay, there you go.
No more problems.
I remember when they brought out those couple of goofy 2-star relics like the Deadwood Shield, and there's another one.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought to myself, why are they making new 2-star relics?
Yeah, they actually need to make more 2-star berserkers. That's actually what they need to do. Make like 2 more of them. 2 more 2-star berserkers, and then Berserker 2 stars will actually be in meta with all the other classes. Just saying. I'm just saying. It's something that it does bother me that on Fusion Day, it's like, why is there no berserkers? Why do we not get enough of them? All right, so we're switching to silver. Let's see if we can get some luck here. I believe at this point I now have 2 2-stars and 3 1-stars, so that is an equal 5. I have spent approximately 10,000 gems. I'm not counting those gems I just spent to get my relic slots open, so I am taking that into account. Headbanger, I have not seen it yet. Gemming gold and silver when they drop below 250 gems to refresh. Yeah, Shy, that's always a good idea. You can what's it called? Give yourself a good 2 or 3 more opportunities throughout the entire event when you do that. It's nice. 4 or 5 when it comes down to silver. So I'd like to do that before after work, stuff like that, before bed, during ToW, just because. It does give you a few more opportunities, and you spend way less gems than just doing outright what I'm doing right now. But just trying to see if I can benefit, trying to see if I can make it worth it, because this upcoming event is definitely going to be, in my opinion, pretty popular.
All right, I'm going to run gold 1 myself.
Yeah, if you like some stream luck, go ahead and attempt to run them now. I'm not going to tell you to gem them, but if you were thinking about doing so, then when you do it during a Zalon stream, you have a higher % chance. No, I'm just joking. You don't. But, some people think that the stream luck is a very helpful. So you never know. All right, let's see. Come on. Silver 2. Come through for me. There we go. Got another 2-star. See, 2-star and silver is nice.
Yeah, it is.
If I can get a 2 and a 1, be very happy. Now notice it's over 600 gems, but it's just over 1,000 gems for gold. So you're almost, it's a little bit of a difference, but it's just a little bit where you can get 2 silvers to a gold. So.
Man, all this gem talk, dude. You got me pulling now, man.
Well, I'm trying. I'm trying to make it worth it. I don't do this often, but since it's before an event like this, and we did the testing, remember, if the testing was not done and we had a lot of results like we normally do, where we go, oh, this reskill is okay, If it was that case, then I wouldn't be doing this. Truly, I wouldn't. But with last night and the way everything was going, I'm giving it a shot because I honestly think that it's going to make a big difference in my. I have 7 saved relics. Yes, we're probably going to get 6 or 7 event relic tokens in the event. So yeah, look, I got set 14 right there. But if I can get another, I don't know, dozen from the ToW, I'd be very happy. All right, let's try that one again.
All right, let's see what I get.
I'm striking out. 2 Relics of War and a Deadwood Shield.
Uh-oh. True is very susceptible to peer pressure, says Shy.
Shy, you're not wrong.
You're not wrong, Shy. This is confirmed. Now, I will be heading out on Friday after work to spend the weekend with Princess Z for Easter. So, I probably will be streaming again tomorrow. So, for the event. Just so you know.
Are we swapping days? Is that what's going on?
Oh, yeah, we can do that, Churro, if you want. I mean, if you don't want, that's fine, too. I don't mind that. We got to switch silvers now.
Yeah, I'm down, dude. Well, whatever works, dude.
Yeah.
Well, I'm down to play substitute teacher.
Yeah, it's fine. Because Friday's always really good, especially for East on
Easter.
Friday for the Easter weekend, dude. There's going to be a lot of people that are not going to be worrying about work or anything on Saturday, so.
True. Yes, true.
Got a 1-star from gold 2.
There you go.
So now if I can get another event relic, that will have covered my gem cost.
Nice.
So I'm going to run it one more time.
Dang.
Who's
Relics of War.
streaming Sunrise service for the event? Sunrise service. If I don't, okay, listen. The current rainstorm that's happening right now, it's supposed to clear up around 9 a.m. tomorrow. Now, the way that the tail ends of storms are, though, sometimes they will actually finish up sooner or later than currently predicted at the beginning of the storm, or even during the
3-star.
So, whoa, really? Oh, come on, Vintage.
Yep.
Come on, Vintage.
Running it again.
Give me the 2-1 here on the silver. Give me the 2-1. 2-1. Ah, boned, hardcore, Mask of Midas doubled and with a steadfast stand. Ugh. Ugh. All right. Hold on. Going to gold 2. Vintage's luck is making me think I got a better shot over here. Let's see what happens. Currently, we're 15k gems down. Actually, no, we're like 13 because I did the inventory. But we got plenty of room for all those ragged pauldrons, deadwood shields.
I got a triple Relic of War. Oh, God.
Oh, I got that. I did get that earlier, yesterday actually. And if you would have gotten on gold, that would have been 9. If they would give us 3 of them for each one, that would be 9. In all honesty, that's not bad. But because that's 1/3 of a 30 Titan, more or less.
Yeah.
But they should do that. Because then you do it 3 times, and you pretty much have, if you triple it 3 times, it would be insane. Oh, man.
Hey, Z, you got to unmute Chance.
Oh.
We'll put him on parole.
We'll put him on parole? Okay, there we go.
Hey, Chance. I love you, buddy.
I love you, buddy.
Thank you for forgiving me. I love you.
Chauncey.
Yeah.
Chance shows up, 2-star event relic.
Oh my gosh, I'm going back over to gold 1.
That's what I'm doing right now is gold 1.
All right, we're gonna try gold 1. Gold 1.
What's up, dude?
How was the vacay?
It was nice. I got to go with my dad. We went and trained, some martial arts. So it was nice to get away and just focus on some, just myself for a bit,
Well, I didn't know if somebody died because, Godan and Vintage were kind of advertising. I'm like, oh, well, maybe he went away for, a non-vacation situation. So I'm glad to hear it was fun.
Oh, yeah, no, definitely fun. Definitely fun.
Okay.
Let's see if my luck is any better.
It's almost irritating.
Ooh, I got an orb of. I got an Orb of
What's
Rancor, Orb of Rancor, and Golden Axe. Look at that. Two 4-stars.
Whoa!
Oh, wow.
2 4-stars.
Nice.
I'd be happy with that.
Orb of Rancor. There you go.
I got a 3-star Ancestral Heart and a 3-star Skeleton Ring. Why don't they give away the 4-star versions?
No, I don't know.
Dude, I would love to hit a 4-star Ancestral Heart.
Totally. But the 3-star is it's just irritating, man.
Yeah, because you only get 1 spell.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Come on, Necro.
Yeah, the 3-star Calvarex relics are like a lesson in how to destroy a relic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like, I just got 3-star Skeleton Ring, 3-star Blood Vial.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like, well, foraging food.
Yeah.
Blood vials are popular on this one for some reason. Well, the 3-star anyway.
Yeah.
Come
I've gotten
on.
a couple of them.
Come on.
That was my gold, too. Let's see if gold
Hold on.
Ah,
will
God.
kill you eventually.
Getting garbage.
So, Shy, you want one of them to throw underhand?
1-star
like softball?
Underhanded.
Do it like softball? Like that whole wind-up sling thing?
Trying to get some more event relics. We got to see how many we got.
Yep, 3-star Ancestral Heart.
Yeah, see, this is when Zalon psychs you out. He's like, see, I'm not a dev. I get junk on Theaters of War.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. Yeah, I did my refreshes. Still all garbage.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm striking out. I'm stopping now.
3-star is kind of a big deal, though. Like, 2 and a 1, 2 2s, like, super cool. Like, a free 3-star? Like, anytime you get a 3 or a 4, like, you need to tell people.
All right, we're right around about 18,000 in. And I got to check to see exactly what we're at event relic-wise. I think we're a little bit more in on gems than I am on relics. I don't think I have 9 right now to make up for it.
BK, gotta have a lefty. I'm down for that. And also, how about remember Tom Quisenberry? He had that Kansas City pitcher had that really crazy pitch delivery. It's like this super extreme sidearm thing.
I remember that. I remember seeing that on TV. I mean, what the heck is with this guy's arm? It's like a noodle.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a 1-star. Thank goodness.
That's noodle shaming.
Noodle shaming. No noodle shaming. All right.
Yes, Shy. Why aren't there defensive militia relics in this event? It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
I can't believe there's no Copus.
There's no Copus. And remember, anyone who joined a little bit later that was on the stream, or at least rewatched the stream from yesterday, Vintage promised Copus, so...
I did. I promised Copus. I can't believe it's not there.
Yeah, I know.
Of course, I threw out the caveat that it was too logical.
Well, this is true. Watch the next Archmage, which is coming next week, which is confirmed from the current blog post today. It's going to be a physical Archmage with Copus, remember?
That would be funny. Or it'll be the Fire Archmage and they're going to throw Copus in just because they're like, oh, well, we messed up.
Right.
This should have been.
So how about the Archmage for Earth is just this humongous, looks like, what was the name of the rock guy from the Fantastic Four?
Thing.
Yeah, Thing. Big, huge thing-looking dude, and he throws Goliaths.
Oh, wow. That would be cool.
Okay.
I can get behind that.
That would be classic and thematic.
You just see flying Goliaths all over the screen.
And then when the Goliaths land, they attack.
Yeah.
I was going to say...
But the impact takes half their health pool or something like that.
Something like that.
You got to balance it.
And yeah, well, it would be even cool if they rolled a little bit like Vintage has always wanted. So, all right, so we got
having the thing throw Goliaths. There you go. That would be dope.
Three 2-stars and 4 1-stars. So I have 7. So that's 14. 14.
You're way better than me.
14K gems.
Yeah, but you have some in your treasury.
No, I took them out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so when I raised my treasury, I spent approximately 18K gems so far. So we're going to spend 2 more, we're going to hit 20, and I'm going to see where we're at that point. Hopefully we can pick up a few more. We're going to do 2 golds right now, and we're going to hopefully pick up a few more.
Out of all my refreshes, I have 3 1-stars.
Oof.
I think I got 3 of the 2-star event relics. I did manage to get 4 4-star relics, though.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And they were ones I didn't have either, which
like which
were
ones?
the void ones. All 4 of them were void relics. One of them... Let's see if I can go through here and see
was one of them the Orb of Rancor? Because that one dropped for me.
Yes. I got Orb of Rancor. I got
Void Rune.
Oh.
Like, woohoo.
Right?
Some kind of a pendant. Can't remember what it was called.
Yeah, I'm a little lost on
Deadly
that.
pendant.
Okay.
Yeah, I got deadly pendant.
Ooh, 2-star.
Okay, I don't know what that is.
Nice.
It gives Titan health, Horde armor piercing, and gives you shield spells.
Interesting.
Yeah, I've never seen that relic. Didn't even know it was a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a Sobek headdress. Like, what?
That's weird. Oh, and then this is the other one I got. Statue of Sacrifice.
Oh, nice.
Oh, what's up,
There you go.
Godan?
That's actually better.
Yeah,
That's pretty relic.
Statue of Sacrifice is a
That's
really
just-
good
Yeah,
relic.
I love
Really
Statue of Sacrifice. It's a great Horde relic, and I have actually kept a good 3 or possibly 4 of those, actually. That's a really good
I
Horde
have
relic.
2, I think.
Yeah, it's my first
it
one,
is a really
so...
good Horde.
What's up, Chad? What's up, Lord Thanos? What's up,
Godan?
Swen67? I don't want to be a... mispronounce your name, sorry.
Sven.
Sven?
Oh, yeah, Kent Tekulve. He pitched for the Twins, right?
He had a mustache, too, didn't he?
Well, and he wore those big, thick Coke bottle glasses, if I recall.
Yeah. All right, so that is approximately, all right, so that's approximately 20K, and I got 8, so I got 16K's worth. So we're gonna try a few more silvers.
Yeah, not bad.
So a few more silvers. I'm gonna try to. I'm
trying to figure out what the best... Because I didn't do the Rostam event, so I'm trying to kind of just mix and match some of these relics for him. And some of the ones that I picked up today, like Statue of Sacrifice, Orb of Rancor, are perfect for him.
I said, I think I have a Statue of Sacrifice.
No
on one
mustache,
of my
sorry.
Rostam.
sorry, Ty Harding. I'm thinking of a different picture actually.
Yeah, because right now I've got Delphira's Choker on him, which is really good because it gives that army resist for physical and lightning and the Titan health.
I think I was
I've got
thinking
his
of.
tooth.
I think I was thinking of Randy Johnson. I think he was the one with the mustache that I'm thinking of. Anyway, sorry. Beside the point.
Randy Johnson's the one that hit the bird out of the air.
All-time heater.
Yeah, he made basically obliterated a bird.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. I remember that.
Yeah.
All right.
Literally one of the funniest videos I've ever seen to this day.
I don't think the bird thinks so.
Right.
I mean, probably not, but you know.
Bird killer, Ty Harding says.
I'm sure he meant it.
Try to get a few more of these silvers to turn out some event relics, and everything will be just great. I think I'm gonna go to 30K like Vintage did yesterday. So my initial 20K with the Vintage boost to 30. So a few more opportunities, most definitely.
Woo. Well, I wish you luck.
Well, we're gonna keep trying because I'm still getting more Titan XP for Necromancer. So I'm not. It's not.
Yeah,
It's,
I was using my Necromancer as well.
it's not a bad thing, you know.
No.
I've actually managed to level up Rostam a couple levels from 51 to 53 just by doing the Theaters of War.
Yep.
So they are really good for XP.
Yeah, they really are. And I only had about 9k gems to mess with, so I made the best out of it. Honestly, I'm surprised out of all that I've managed to even get 3 event relics and 4 4-star relics, and they were all the Void ones. They were from the Void Theater ones.
Nice.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, that was like the most luck and blessed that I have been with Theaters of War, and I just have a feeling that from now on I'm just not going to get anything.
Yeah, that's it.
So what do you guys think of the event that's going to happen tomorrow? Do you think it's going to be worth anything?
I mean, I'm doing it for the Norse relic.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. I don't really care for Runa. She doesn't look that great. I just really want that 5-star relic because I have Frigg, and they would be dumb not to do a synergy thing for her to put it on there.
To do a synergy with Frigg.
Yeah, so that's the sole reason why I want to get it, because I haven't leveled my Frigg up at all. I'm waiting for the next fusion event, but then I'm really going to go all out for Frigg.
I am thinking about P10ing my Runa and having that be my first P10.
Nice. I mean, I'm sure you've got the physical food.
I'm considering it. I'm like, is this my first chance to be super meta? I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. Because apparently House can just garrison hit me like it's all easy peasy. I know.
Oh, is that who bubbled you?
Yeah. Yeah, we can't let House do it so easily, you know what I mean? So maybe we'll have to do that. Oh, Monty Snake. Austin Bird says he might gem 10k worth to see if my luck improves. We'll see. Shy says you don't even know. This is true, Shy. This is true. Keep trying a few more golds in hopes. Now, I also believe with this Finish Plus event this weekend, we'll be offered the $100 deal on gems, as well as a $100 deal for Beowulf.
This week, or is the $100 next week with Archmage?
Well, they do the what's it called for Finish Plus. I remember for other Finish Plus events also having gem deals before, or at least,
but the Finish Plus event also used to have the Pentastack.
This is true too. This is true too.
Pentastack.
Yes, this is true. So Pentastack may not be a back, but we may still see the 2 packages for the boost relics. That still seemed to be that was there last time we had the Finish Plus event for the Spheronex Gold.
Bring back the Pentastack,
please.
Yeah,
I love finishing events in 15 minutes.
Oh, I got a 3-star. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. All right, pay it off. Got to keep rolling. Keep it going. All right. Jeez, about time. Hold on. Come on, gems. Don't fail me now.
So Shy, because the relic has troop damage on it, I think it's going to behave a bit like Earthshaker, except it also has debuffs. Yeah, I think the Amber guy will be pretty solid.
For what? For Runa?
No, for Gaia beating Runa.
For Gaia.
Arturo asks, Z, I see you have Amber of Zabava. I have it too. Is it worth leveling up? Not right now. Until we see a Titan that it really looks like it's going to really work with. I started leveling mine up when I first got it, when Amber's first dropped. But then realizing that there was absolutely nothing that seemed to actually really work with it, I decided to just hold off. So it still sits at level 7.
Yeah, I mean, Amber Gaia, plus, I mean, the health buff is so enormous that you can then focus the rest of your relic build on damage. You know, like get your troop damage relic, Time Worn Doll, for instance. Yeah, actually, the more I think about it, the more I think that will definitely allow Gaia to beat Runa.
Oh, I just got another 3-star. Are you kidding me?
Stream, look.
Oh my gosh, we got to keep this rolling. Man, I had to really go deep on the gems to get to this, but it seems to be really paying off. Those are 1,000.
This is how it went for me, man. I got a big freaking pile of them.
Man.
And then, since then, it's been kind of...
I mean, I do want to consider, because counting the relics, even though, saying they're worth 2K gems, getting multiple 3-star relics ahead of time, that's 1,000 souls each time. So, with the max boost, mind you.
Yeah, missing the melee resist, yeah, I guess that might hurt a bit. That might offset the humongous health boost for the troops. But when it came to the corrupted Goliath, my experience attacking that Runa last night was I had health. I had the health covered. Now, my normal Goliath definitely died. But my corrupted Goliath, kind of banging it out at the end, had 90% of their health pool left. I mean, the corrupted Goliath didn't even care. So the melee resist may not be the doom. And you can always stick on Banner of War. Get some of it.
Zalon, I'm detecting that people are excited about this event.
What's up, Prometeo? Thank you for joining.
Hey.
Well,
Yeah,
they're
I'm
excited
running
because it seems like there's only a few guys with specific relics, with specific skills, skill-based players that are able to do exactly that and take down a P10 version of this new Runa, as of its current status. There's a 1-star.
Well, I'll be totally frank. I am not in the market for defensive titans right now.
What would you like to see with these new archmages?
I mean, I'm just going to keep waiting for the next time they break the game.
Yep.
Which is probably in a week.
It's possibly next week,
Yeah.
as per the blog post today. So
It'll be Arc make a break the game.
Yeah. No, I'm not warring, and I love defense, but it's really fun to think about, and I totally encourage players to go nuts. But we've seen how defense goes in this game. It, for a moment, starts to look balanced, and you're like, wow, this defense is so amazing. It can actually stop things. And then it goes back to that old graphic Vintage used to use of the sumo wrestler with the child holding him up.
right?
Bam.
Yeah.
Flat.
So, yeah.
And I kept saying that last night on the stream. I'm like, having this crazy of a defender, terrifies me about what the next offensive archmage is going to be.
Yep. Yeah, after seeing how crazy Runa was, I'm little worried to see their next offensive titan.
Yeah.
All right, I got 2 more.
It's going to be perfectly balanced as all things should
To make
be.
it roughly a 30,000 and 30K investment, I am going to do this battle and this is a silver and one more silver, and it'll be roughly 30K from where I started.
Balance.
Because I started ToW before the stream with 75K. And minus 2,500 for the inventory upgrade. Did you
Seriously though, I'm sure that if Thanos was in this universe and he saw this current Dawn of Titan setup, he'd just be like thrilled about it.
All right, here we go. Last silver, hoping for a 2-star, 1-star, or double 2s. That would be cool. I'm pressing the dev button as of right now. Also, I haven't been paying attention to how much Necromancer leveled up, so we'll have to see where he's at the end. Maybe a whole 2 levels in the stream. I have no idea. Come on. Here we go. Double 2s. Or triple 2s. Triple 2s would be...
That would be epic.
Right? No. All right, well, I didn't want to go out... I wanted to go out with a good note, but you never know. You never know what it could be like. But let's see what we got. We got out of all of them. Still didn't fill my inventory. That feels so nice. I'll get all that treasury cleared out here very soon. But let me see how many I got. So 2 3-stars, 4 2-stars, and 5 1-stars. So 5, 9, 10, 11. So that's worth 22K, and I spent 30. But I did get two 3-stars though.
That's going to get you what, 8 or 9K souls?
So yeah, 2.
Maybe not.
2.
Maybe 7 or
3, 4, 5,
Qigong.
6.
You should have this on tap.
Yeah, right. 6.
I know, right? I know.
6.5. Probably close to 7. It'd be somewhere between 6.5, 7.
That's what I'm thinking. I was thinking 7 or 8.
Yeah. But, well, with the fact that I also, like I said, I have 7 event relic tokens saved up, we're going to get probably what? Shigon, what is it, 6 or 7 in this event?
We're getting 8.
Oh, we're getting 8
in the event.
We're getting 8, have 7 saved, so there's 15 right there, and I already have, what did I say, 11 here? So that's, what, 26 relics?
26.
That's not too
Yeah,
And you have 2 3-stars in your pocket.
That's true.
Yeah, not too bad.
Not too bad. We're going to do...
They're all not 1-stars like my luck, so you're good to go.
Right? I feel like I should do...
Yep,
I feel like I should do 1 more gold 2 at the very end. I have 4 more portal stones, so I feel like I should do 1 more. See what happens.
All right, gentlemen. I hope you all have good luck in this event. I'm going to sit this out, and you will see me active next time when they are doing the Axes of War event.
Oh, yeah, of course. Oh, you mean for Finish Plus, of course. Most definitely. We may actually see you next weekend for whatever the Archmage is. We'll see what happens.
We'll see.
Okay. Have a good one.
Take care, Prometheus.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Let's see what happens now. Oh. Need some of that vintage luck. What? How about a 3-2-1? I'll take that too.
Any 3-star is a victory.
Right? I agree.
That's a big victory, actually. 3-stars are just that important.
Yep.
Like when you pull the 10-pack, it all comes down to how many 3-stars do you get.
Yeah, every 10-pack I've pulled has been 1 4-star, 1 3-star, and then 2s.
Yeah, that's rough.
I gave one last try. All right. I do want to thank everybody that joined in on the stream. I do appreciate everybody that participated in the chat, everybody here on Discord, people that are here still remaining at the end. Oh, Val joined. Thank you for joining, Val. I'm wrapping up the stream, though. Thank you for joining.
I've been here just listening.
Oh, okay, Val. Sorry. We got wrapped up here in the very end, trying to get something decent at the very end.
But Val could potentially join tomorrow night.
Yeah, that's true.
I could.
That's true. I was
driving, and I was like, I can't listen on YouTube, but I can jump into Discord.
Awesome. Well, I do want to thank everybody for joining in here on Discord. So Darshigon, Elmer Fudd, Razgriz, Ryger, Val, Vintage, and Churro, as well as we also had Chance on earlier, and a few others as well. Thank you all for joining. Enjoy the event tomorrow. I hope everybody gets a good start. I hope if you, just so you know, even if Theaters of War is finished in the morning or whatever time it is tomorrow before the event for you, if it says it's not on, go over to the arenas. Guess what? It's probably still on. So there is still more opportunities if the clock is still ticking down and it's fairly low in the gems. Just do it one more time. See what happens. Just saying, if it's like very inexpensive and you have the gems that you can do, typically I wake up in the morning and find that there's my timers might be kind of close. I'll do them, and you might get something extra for not barely anything. So just a tip. All right, DOT community, I will talk to you all again tomorrow night. Have a good one.